Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today's video was brought to us by Patreon supporter Jake. Huge thanks to Jake and the rest of my Patreon supporters. Jake reached out asking for a Nashi Moon's Legacy deck that wasn't built around just Rat Colony or Relentless Rats. But before we get started, I'd like to quickly ask you to like and subscribe. It really does help the channel and it's free. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. Nashi Moon's Legacy is a 3-mana 3/4 legendary rat shaman with Menace and Ward 1. Whenever Nashi Moon's Legacy attacks, we exile up to one target legendary or rat card from our graveyard and copy it. We may cast the copy. We also got some wonderful little reminder text. A copy of a permanent spell becomes a token. Well then, if only there were some token doublers in green. Now, Jake had some specific requests for this deck. He wanted it under $400, wanted it to be on the more serious side rather than the janky side, and lots of rats in the deck. Additionally, he wanted something more moderately powerful rather than high-powered. I was more than happy to oblige. But a commander deck needs to have certain pieces in order to function properly. Good thing we've got our handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. As I'm sure you've heard by now, this channel is sponsored by Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard makes these beautiful solid color playmats, like this one in a gorgeous shade of crimson. One of my favorite things about Ultimate Guard is their vibrant color palette. This mat is surprisingly thick and much smoother than other playmats I've used before. And since it's my favorite color, this one will probably be my go-to from now on. Find out if your game store carries Ultimate Guard products, or click the link in the video description to their Amazon store. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Undergrowth Stadium, Rejuvenating Springs, Morphic Pool, Deathcap Glade, Dreamroot Cascade, Shipwreck Marsh, Woodland Cemetery, Hinterland Harbor, Drowned Catacomb, Haunted Mire, Tangled Islet, Contaminated Aquifer, Woodland Chasm, Rimewood Falls, Ice Tunnel, Bajuka Bog, Rogue's Passage, 6 Swamps, 6 Forests, and 6 Islands. That's right, we're not running any fetches or shocks. Had to make some cuts due to the budget. Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, 3 Visits, Rampant Growth, Nature's Lore, Farseek, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Skyshroud Claim, Migration Path, Chromatic Lantern, Decanter of Endless Water, and Bontu's Monument make up the mana ramp for this deck. Final Parting, Windfall, Frantic Search, Pull from Tomorrow, Thirst for Knowledge, Thirst for Discovery, Monastery Siege, Chart a Course, Careful Study, Underrealm Lich, Buried Alive, Reiki, The History of Kamigawa, Kamal's Druidic Vow, and Teferi's Insight make up our card advantage package. Ashiok Dreamrender, Negate, Beast Within, Return to Nature, Naturalize, Assassin's Trophy, Nezumi Informant, Counterspell, Burglar Rat, Throat Slitter, Yawgmoth's Vile Offering, Stronghold Rats, and Feed the Swarm make up our interaction package. Crypt Rats and Toxic Deluge let us reset the board as needed. Chatterfang Squirrel General, Marrowgnawer, Ink Eyes Servant of Oni, Karumonix the Rat King, Piper of the Swarm, Arasta of the Endless Web, Haunted One, Gnawing Vermin, and Locust Miser serve as the core of our deck. To help support our plan, we've got Adrix and Nev Twincasters, Primal Vigor, Parallel Lives, Doubling Season, Second Harvest, and Rite of Replication to help us generate more tokens. Mirror Box, Mirror Gallery, and Sakashima of 1,000 Faces help us get around that pesky legend rule, while Maskwood Nexus and Arcane Adaptation help turn everything into a rat. Now that we have our deck list, we can compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources, split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp. Right on target. 14 pieces of card advantage. 13 pieces of interaction. 2 board wipes. 3 pieces of graveyard hate between Bojuka Bog, Ashiok Dreamrender, and Return to Nature. 1 sudden I win card in Rite of Replication. I've actually been looking for an excuse to run Rite of Replication targeting Chatterfang for a while now. Exponential growth is always more fun than infinite, in my opinion. Infinite is easy, but exponential is far more fun. We have enough tutors to find the key pieces in our deck, and enough looting effects to put the cards we need into the graveyard. After we bring them back with Nashi Moon Legacy, they should come back double or even quadrupled, depending on what cards are on board. Now, I know there aren't a lot of non-legendary non-rats in the deck, but I wanted to keep Maskwood Nexus and Arcane Adaptation just in case Jake decided to swap some cards around. This way he wouldn't be restricted to only running rats or legends in the deck. Now, do you have a Nashi Moon Legacy deck? What's your secret deck tech? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cute Stuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. One of the tiers is specifically set up for Commander. For only $25, I will build you a custom Commander deck based around your specifications, and even do a deck video on it. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Jiraiya, Danny, Muffins, Marcus, Squishy, Brett, Ignis, Roxy, Josh, Sean, Pob Zombie, Mark, Alix, Daniel, Steve, Kevin, Alex, Cookie, Nick, Borgie, Jake, and Exile Rogue. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos often, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Also, if you're a fan of anime and manga like I am, feel free to check out my other channel, Musings by Danon. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.